Extra player, though. Hoffman was on it. Now the Blue Hens are looking to hold it to the far side with Izzy Lane. One option forward now is Spiker in the middle of the field. Izzy Lane might try and take it herself. Lane around her defender. Lane crosses. Lane looking for a through ball, and I think she was a touch offsides. No, the flag stays down. Izzy Lane, first shot, sends it across, and the Blue Hens open up this score.
Here in the second half, they've had a couple more opportunities on goal.
Yeah.
And that player right there, Izzy Lane, is.
Bell to Lane. And Lane with a great move around the defender. She crosses in the 18, headed on.
The heavy shot ahead for Izzy Lane. Lane was there, and now she's ahead. Here's a chance for the Hens in the box. She will pass it across. It's missed. Here's a shot. They score! And Delaware.
Now Apollonia looking for some help. Flares it out wide now to Izzy Lane. Lane again on the move. 2 targets back post. Trying to find one of them. Headed on and in. Spiker sends it out wide to the far side. Bell trying to hold possession. Gets it to Lane. Izzy Lane trying to use her speed around the defender. Lane's cross. Headed on. Oh, and just one.
So seeing if you can minimize that will make this game even more in your favor.
How about Izzy Lane beating Aria Nagai on a quick pivot play there and still with it?
The Blue Hens look to press it on as it's flared out to the near side. Izzy Lane on sides. Cross inside the box, and that one is just over the bar as Pasquarella sends it away. Izzy Lane the first to it. McNesby not able to turn and gives it up. Lane with a great pass inside. On the move, St. Wed. Bell with the throw in. Lane, a defender on her back. She can't really turn. She does anyway. Izzy Lane through 2 defenders.
Lays it off to Vyman again. That's a nice switch of play. Here's Lane. Lane in behind the Apollonia.
St. Ledger with a defender to back. She's moving. To Hackley. Passes it out wide to Lane. Lane an early cross.
Right there. Nothing going though, and here's Lane. Lane with putting on some pace. So speedy. There's Geary trying to shut it down. Lane still going though.
Hopefully to see a Delaware win here tonight. We're still scoreless. There's Fusco with it towards the sideline. She tries to get away from the Delaware defense, but she can't. Here's Izzy Lane.
Try to come back themselves, but give it away. So here's Izzy Lane trying to get past one defender. She does. Izzy Lane on the move, looking for targets inside the 18. A low cross to the top of the box. Shot coming on frame, and it's tipped.
Geotitus played just 6 games last season before a season-ending injury. She's been a mainstay in the lineup this year. Now Izzy Lane with some space. Lane with it. A nice give. This one. Lane takes her time, puts her left hand in the air. And now she centers it. Here it is, off the head of an Elon defender and knocked away. Lane comes back into play and gets it with the left foot, dribbles through, takes a shot. But
Lane. Wow, that was a nice move that time by
sends it across midfield looking for Lane.
Gets it to Lane. Lane, a freshman from Buckinghamshire, England, leads the team with 4 assists. That's also tied for 5th in the conference. Lane working with it, sends one to the middle with the
Blue Hens moving it outside quickly. That's Bell. Now that's Lane. A nice 1-2 there from the Blue Hens. Lane tries to get it on. Somehow finds McNett.
They add Porter Dooley to that list. Izzy Lane outside the 18. Finds Bell. Bell sends it. Hits the crossbar and back out. Cleared for the moment by Legowski. Comes back to Lane. Lane feeds it into the box. Goes back to Lane. Lane with an open shot on net.
Put the moves on Allie Madigan right across to Lane. Lane with it, a shot. Nice diving save by Lane towards midfield. Lane guarded by Cradle.
She turned to her left to see if it got up and over her. Went off of that shoulder. Fresh legs out of the halftime locker room. See this a lot, but both teams looking fast right now.
Good ball to Lane.
And again, Delaware pushes it across midfield. That was Bell who was able to get it across. And now good ball movement. Here's a pass in the zone.
Of Apollonia. Outside to Lane. Izzy Lane across the goal. Another shot coming, save.
Then Delaware. They came in averaging a little over 1.5 goals per game. Delaware, I mentioned before, 0.81 goals per game. But Delaware
Or scrambling at times, you do find yourself getting into more physical battles, but I think there's nothing wrong with it. They play small sometimes, they play big sometimes. They play physical sometimes, they play a little bit more laid back, so it just adds to their versatility.
This one in the
second time this year. Didn't go past the end line. Nice play by Lane to keep it in. Blue Hens moving right to left here in the second half. Marchessault with a slide tackle on the ball. And
of Spiker, and then controlled by a Towson defender. There's Izzy Lane, the freshman fighting for positioning. Will earn a tie with the Tigers. Delaware playing some good soccer of late. The 3-0 win on Thursday, and they have held strong with one of the better numbers. But here's Juliana Bell, who's played every minute of every game for the Blue Hens this season to get it.
SB moves it metrically to Juliana Bell, and here's Izzy Lane. All the way down, another chance maybe brewing for the Hens. It's in the box. D'Apollonia.
Titus making a run through the middle of the field and lays it out to Izzy Lane. Lane with a couple defenders, try to cross it in, does so, tip on, off the post. 13 shots for the Blue Hens today. And they are looking for more as Izzy Lane is battling on the far side with Grace O'Hara. The Blue Hens bench looking for a foul call one way.
It's just a killer. So, you know, ties are great that you didn't lose, but you also have to try to get out there and get wins.
As here comes Delaware now, and they have an open lane, and McConnell's going up and
trying to find a way through. Izzy Lane on the far side has a couple defenders in her vicinity. Lane gets around him, trying to find a way.
Good ball, a chance running for Izzy Lane in the box, dropped it behind.